Thought we could do a series that you could do in your bed, like when you wake up in the morning or middle of the day. And all of these poses that we're going to do can also be done yin style for like more than 3 minutes. So that's how it's designed. Every pose can be like paused. You can spend more time there, and how we're going to do it is more of a flow. But you feel free to stop if you're really liking one of the poses, and you can stay there for 3 to 5 minutes. So we'll start today seated in your bed, comfortable, cross-legged Sukhasana. With your eyes closed, scan your body here. Notice where you feel tension or where you feel tired. And how is your normal rhythm of breathing? Does it feel shallow? Does it feel shorter on your inhale or exhale? Do you feel tight anywhere in your chest or your belly? For the first few moments, only observing. Take your hands over your stomach and begin to inhale and exhale. And try to, on your inhales, push your navel towards your palms. And exhale, gently draw your navel back towards your spine. So you might need to sit up a little bit taller, make room for your belly as you inhale. Push the stomach out. As you exhale, draw it in as you push the breath out your nostrils. Take a few breaths here, breathing in and out of your stomach. And this might take some practice. Oftentimes we breathe into the upper chest, so meet yourself where you are. These don't have to be exaggeratedly long breaths, but inhale and exhale into the stomach. Take your hands a little bit higher, spread them apart, place them on your ribs. And the next time that you inhale, breathe into your belly. And also feel your ribs expand. As you exhale, let the ribs drop first and your belly drop. Inhale, fill up into your belly. And feel your ribs expand. Exhale. Feel yourself draw back in. Feel these 2 points. Your belly fill up, your ribs fill up. Feel them draw back down. Ribs first, belly second. Take your hands over your chest. Inhale into the belly, filling up the belly, filling up the ribs. Filling up into the upper chest. As you exhale, let your chest drop first, then your ribs, then your belly. Inhale, feel this flow coming in, filling up. Exhale, dropping back down. Release your hands, palms facing open, but maintain these 3 points of breathing. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest, filling up, expanding out and to the sides, and exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Notice what physical changes you might observe as you inhale. Maybe feel a little bit taller and wider. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, drop the shoulders even further down as you sink into the hips. And take one more breath here. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. One last time, inhaling. Exhale. Take your right hand out to the side, lean to the right, let your left arm drop over. You can let your head drop or let your head follow the spine. Roll your shoulders back to open up the chest more. Exhale, come upright and switch your sides. Left hand comes to the bed. Your right arm drops over. And be careful not to close off the chest, but let your right shoulder drop back and open up longer into the side and into the armpit. Head following the spine without too much tension here. And come upright. Interlace your fingers behind the back. Lift your chest. Chin to chest if you wish. Inhale, arms extend over your head. And exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to the right knee, twisted. Take those 3-point breaths here as well. Belly, ribs, chest. Inhale, lift your arms, turn to center. And exhale over to the left side. You can pull against your left knee to twist a little bit deeper, letting your left shoulder drop back. And arms lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Last one each side. Inhale. Inhale, hands over your head. Exhale, bring your hands down and come onto hands and knees. Take a few rounds of cat and cow here. Let them be organic. We're not even on a firm surface. You can let yourself feel nice and soft here. Feeling comfortable on your bed, moving your hips around, or taking more traditional cat and cow. Come to center, separate your knees wider, push your hips back, come into child's pose. Forehead onto the bed, and let your body rest into the hips. If you can't breathe, turn your head to one side. Just make sure that you do that evenly, resting your head to both sides. Lift your head, walk your hands over to the right and stretch out. Come back into child's pose, stretching more the left side of your body. Lift your head and crawl over to the other side. Now back to center. Lift yourself upright. You might have to turn your body a little bit to the side. We're going to come into pigeon pose. Bring your right shin forward. Extend your left leg back so you can look back at your leg. Make sure it's relatively straight and feel a nice stretch here, avoiding any sensation in the knee. And you can lower down, lowering your forehead, or again resting your head to either side if you can't breathe, or resting your hands on your head on your hand. Crawl upright, bend your back knee. You can give yourself a thigh stretch here if that feels okay, pulling your left foot in with your right hand in towards your butt. Go ahead and release. Step yourself back to table if you need to. You can shake out the right leg, lifting it, giving it some shakes or circles. And we'll come to the other side. Lift your leg and bring it forward. And we're not so worried about necessarily alignment when we're doing yoga on the bed. So make sure this feels more comfortable and light stretching than intensity in the pose. So you can start to rest here.
Ya. Ya te confirmo más tarde que está haciendo yoga en la playa. Un video para una amiga.
Starting to crawl yourself upright and doing the same stretch. Bend your back knee, take hold of the foot, maybe the outside of your foot so you can stretch the shoulder more and bring the heel in, giving yourself a nice thigh stretch here. But if you feel too much pressure, lift up more onto your right hand. So if this feels too much on the thigh, put more energy into the front hand. Take a breath in, exhale, release. Sit onto the left hip, bring your right foot around. Come to Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Hands are on your feet, sit up tall. Bring your right ear towards the right shoulder. Bring your chin towards your chest. And inhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. And start to flow here. Exhale, chin to chest, inhale. Open up the left side, exhale. Center, inhale, right side. Exhale, center. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your chin up through center. Fold forward. Take 5 breaths here. Feel the low back spread, the hips open. Slowly come upright. Extend your legs. Come onto your back. Walk your feet in and touch your fingers to your heels. Come into bridge pose. And this can be done all at once, maybe 10 breaths or a minute or 2 here, or you can come in and out of the pose as you wish. Try to relax your butt as you firm up the thighs. Chin off the chest, shoulder blades touching. And slowly lower down. Bring your knees in towards your chest, hug. And bring your feet back down. Bring your right knee in and take your hands behind the back of the leg and start to slide your hands up, maybe all the way to the heel, but depends on your flexibility. And extend the left leg if you like. You can even lift your head. Relax your head if it's lifted. Bend the knee and take your right foot over to your left. Right arm extends to the right. You can stay here. You can take any bind as well. So options are to bend your bottom foot, your left foot, and take it with your right hand, and even take your right foot in your left hand and extend, making kind of a pretzel shape here, trying to relax both shoulder blades back onto the bed and breathing deeply. Start to release and roll onto your back. Knees in, right foot down. Hands interlaced behind the left leg. Start to slide your hands up the leg and do whatever you did on the other side. So if you kept your left foot on the mat, keep your right foot on the mat. If you extended, extend. If you lifted, you can lift. Relax your head down if it's lifted. Bend the knee, bring your left foot over to the right. Twisting, you can take anything that you'd like to. I like to take the bind, feels good on both hips. The challenge in twisting is to maintain nice deep breath. Release yourself and return to center. And give yourself some hip circles, pushing your knees away from you and pulling them in. And change directions. Come into happy baby. Either grab behind your knees or grab your feet. Relax the knees down towards the mat. Imagine your chest lifted and shoulders stay relaxed. From here, you can do whatever feels good. You can rock a little bit in your bed. You can straighten one leg or then the other, both, whatever makes your baby happy. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, bring your feet together and your knees apart. One hand over your chest, one hand over the belly. Stay here for several more breaths, connecting to that rhythm inside of us, that unconscious breath, going where it needs to. If you have a pillow handy nearby, you can come into Shavasana. So you can take your pillow under your knees and lay back, relaxing. If you don't feel like getting on, you can relax fully onto your mat, onto your bed, excuse me. Notice if you have tension around your eyes, the corner of your eyes, or in between your eyebrows. Try to let this melt away, especially when the bed should be nice and relaxing. Bring your arms over your head and imagine that you're a star. So spread your arms and your legs in the kind of figure five and inhale, stretch out into your toes and your fingers. And exhale, bring everything back in, tight ball. And do that 2 times. Inhale, expand as wide as you can, filling up your biggest breath. And exhale, curl in. Last time. Roll yourself up to seated. Find a nice tall seat. Sit with yourself for a moment here. Letting your body be breathed. Your hands to your heart and honor that space that we create for yoga. Yoga can literally be done anywhere. We just need to set aside time. So honor this time that you spent practicing with yourself. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.